Hello, Virgos, and welcome to your monthly forecast here for this month, October 2021. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate. This is an incredible month, not just because it's fall and fall is the best month, but because we have a lot of interesting planetary movements. Really use this retrograde time as an opportunity to clear out all the stuff that's keeping us stuck or blocked, Virgo, especially when we're trying to move in new directions. We might notice certain areas are just taking so much effort or for so little movement, and that's why these retrogrades really can be such a blessing, because we're saying I really want to move in this direction, universe, and the universe is saying I got you, but we got to clear out what's blocking it, and that's what that retrograde's about. So try to approach this month as objectively as possible to recognize, like, I see why that's coming in. All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of it so that I can flow and move. Now, Virgo, this is for Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. So please check all three, guys, not just your sun sign, to have a complete understanding of the energetic influence that you're going to be experiencing as a whole. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much. If this is something that resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment down below, or share it with somebody you feel it might serve. All right, my beautiful Virgos, let's get started. Let's just take a deep breath in. Exhale out any kind of stress, and let's see what this month has in store for you. Let's get started. Ooh, that just popped right out like that. One more here, guys. All right, let's get started. Virgos, we have the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Four of Coins, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Coins. All right, Virgo, let's look at this really quickly. So first things first, there is going to be some changes this month for you, and it's really in order to move you in new directions, to have new ideas that you can be a little more successful. When you have it with the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, you are going to be a lot more focused on your career pursuits, more in the mental realm this month. You're going to be recognizing you might be sitting down with a lot more mentors. This can be colleagues. These could be higher ups for the sake of goals. You're going to recognize that you can be a lot more focused on logistics and delegation this month. Now, please note that when it comes to your career, or just your passion projects in general, the universe is actually trying to influence some change, to make some better business decisions, to switch things up a bit. I know we can get very comfortable in our discomfort. Yeah, the job is working, things are going fine at home, we got a good structure going. But sometimes that creates stagnancy. The universe is trying to push some passionate energy into your career, into your creative pursuits. They're trying to push you into positions of leadership. They're trying to push you into that promotion or that upper level. It's really a time, Virgo, that you're going to be kind of merging with higher ups. You've done so much legwork, you have the experience, and the universe is saying, Virgo, don't be afraid to step up. You might say, oh no, they need me here. If it wasn't for me, things will all fall to pieces. Virgo, I love you. But if God forbid anything was to happen to you tomorrow, guess what? They'll figure it out. The universe is saying it's time. It's time for you to put more energy into your goals. It's time for you to step up into a higher position, because guess what? You can actually make better decisions, more decisions. You can actually have more influence, Virgo, to create that positive change, to give that support, to change the structure in a way that actually helps the all, Virgo, which is what you're very much about. I know you take a long time to make decisions, but it's because you really do care. You care how it's going to affect other people and other things. So really, when we step up and enter our own power, Virgo, you actually can do so much more and help so much more. So they're asking you, okay, yeah, you might have to change this, but then you get that. So they're saying really invest your time and your money in these changes, Virgo. We have the 10 of Cups with the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. I'm going to switch really quickly to your familial world when it comes to your home, your relationships. So this can be your partners, your children, your fur babies, your family unit. If you stay at home with your family, you're going to notice there might be some emotional, it's not that it's turmoil, it's just like, oh, disappointment in the home life. You might just realize that things aren't turning out the way you want. You might not be seeing the positives in some of the emotions that are going on in the household. Hey, a lot of us bring our stuff home. All right. So if you're noticing, like, man, I really was hoping for that support from you. I was really hoping you guys would be on board, or I was really hoping for, some appreciation for all the hard work that I'm doing, and you're not getting it. Virgo, I know we can have those days, but number one, I see you. You're very much appreciated. But that's not what this is about. The universe is not making you. The universe is providing you this experience because there's some conversations that need to be had at home that are very, very important and that need to be had. So this month, you're like, you know what? Okay, emotionally things are not exactly the way I want in the household or in my home or in my close-knit relationships, but I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to take it too personally, because I recognize that this is initiating a conversation that I know I should have had a while ago, but now I'm going to have it. Here we go, these retrogrades. And it's really important for you to speak honestly, to speak your truth. There might be some things that have to be said, like, hey, you know what, this behavior or this lack of support or this structure, this needs to go, or we need to address this because it just keeps piling up and I just gotta check it at the door. And that's good, Virgo. That's good to have those conversations. Can they be uncomfortable? Yes. But it's the Eight of Wands. It's not meant to be this long 3-hour conversation. It's meant to be like, hey, you know what? A, B, C, D, things need to change. Just like that. Or we need to talk about this. And that's all. You have the High Priestess with the Ace of Swords. This is an opportunity not just for you to honor yourself and listen to your own needs, but understand that these new ideas, these new approaches that the universe is having you implement in your home life, they're being divinely inspired. So it's an answer to whether it's your prayers, your meditations, maybe you're trying to have this visualization of the kind of relationships and home life that you want. But guess what? We still have to do the legwork. We still have to have those conversations. We still have to be the one who makes those changes. So this is actually a blessing. This is a blessing in disguise that you can have that. And you'll be really surprised at how open some of the people might be to, like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. When you have it, the Ace of Swords is brilliant ideas, and the universe does want you to run with it. But understand, when it's a new idea, the beginning can be a little rocky because it's just theoretical. When we actually put it into practice, you're working out the kinks. So don't let a little that miscommunication in the beginning make you think that this is a bad idea. It's not, and it's Mercury retrograde. Now we have the Hermit with the King of Coins. What you're going to realize after a lot of these conversations is about your worth, Virgo. When you have the Hermit, you're going to sit back with yourself. It might be late at night, people are asleep, and you're going to just be thinking and realizing things about yourself and who you are and your value and just these aha moments. And then you have it with the King of Coins. At the end of this month, Virgo, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm not settling anymore. I'm going to get that job. And I know this team can't work without me, but you know what? If I stay here, I'm just enabling them in their behavior at work. So I love them, I support them, but I love and support myself, and I deserve this. I'm going to step up. I'm going to accept those higher opportunities with confidence because it provides me not just financial freedom, experience, and expansion, but I also recognize at home, like, I do a lot of stuff. Like, I'm worthy of these things, and I'm going to stand in my power, and I recognize who I am. So understand that this month, while you might be recognizing a lot of stuff going on at work and some big decisions that might be need to be made, you might be a little nervous to make those decisions, but you know what? You're a little nervous to have that conversation at home too. So this month is really about offsetting and being like, you know what? Going to have this conversation, going to make these changes, done. And sometimes the universe has to put us in a little bit of an uncomfortable position to make us push back, a rock in a hard place. This is a really great month for you to recognize your value, know who you are, have that self-discovery, because it's you who has to make this decision, and you just standing in that power, because the opportunity financially, career, and in love and have family and relationships, it's all there. All that opportunity is there. It's just waiting for you to stand up, to speak it, to take it, and make those moves, Virgo. So what a blessed month. Have some downtime for yourself. If you'd like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, have a beautiful month in transformation. A happy Halloween if you celebrate, and I'll see you next month for next month's readings. Take care.